vlog. We're here after VMworld, so this is the Tuesday after VMworld, and I'm here together with Maarten. Maarten, welcome on the vlog.
Hi, thank you very much, Stijn. Thanks for having me.
No problem, you're most welcome. So, hey, we were here after VMworld, and you had a great weekend off, I assume. So you had some recharging time after the long nights or long days and short nights. Let's call it like that. Now, what were for you the takeaways from VMworld? What did you learn there at VMworld?
From VMworld, for me it was the second time. Last year, a lot of great announcements, all completely fired up and enthusiastic for the new VMworld. So I was glad that I could join again. For me, the big takeaways from end-user computing point of view was the announcement of on AWS that now all the features of the Horizon Enterprise Suite are supported. So, for example, instant cloning, app volumes, user environment manager was already supported, but now everything that was available is now also coming to AWS. Yeah. Also, what's a big thing, say for example for disaster recovery, if you have an on-premise environment and you don't want to invest into a secondary data center, then you can now fail over to the cloud. Another big thing is, let's say for example, if you have one time during the year you laid on a lot more capacity, you can just now leverage the cloud.
Yeah, you can just burst to the cloud.
Yeah, you can just burst to the cloud, and then if you don't need it anymore, okay, just remove it instead of spinning up several
new servers,
servers and again VDIs and all stuff like that. So that's great. Biggest what I found great about that is it's just all one single pane of glass.
Yeah.
So from an administrator, we don't have to log in different consoles and all stuff like that. It's just one single.
Just one consistent operations point of view.
Yeah.
So from an operational point of view, it's consistent. So for an administrator, it's no problem to log in because it's the same environment for them.
Yeah.
From his point of view, it's the same environment.
Yeah.
Actually, it runs somewhere else, but that doesn't matter. So
yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. And are there other things that you picked up at VMworld? You say, okay, these are really nice improvements, or things that you think, okay, these are top of the line things that I remember from VMworld in Barcelona.
Yeah, but what's also another hot topic is the modern management. So we can now manage a physical device, all Windows 10 devices, like a smartphone. The nice things about that, they're coming. It will be around February. It's on the roadmap. It's now software delivery. A big problem was most of the time people compare it to SCCM because it's what they know in the leading industry. Then you can leverage installation of applications in sequence. Now you can set dependencies, but let's say for example, if you want to install first your antivirus, then your browser, and then your Office suite, from around February that will be available, and that was one of the big things that was lacking in modern management. Another great thing was that is small feature. It's a Google Enterprise feature. Now you only had two options to manage a device. It was corporate owned, or it was just a container on the device. Now there's a new announcement they made. It's from if you have a corporate owned device, you can now manage a container for your user. So what it can do is, I want my corporate device is locked down. You can't copy paste from corporate apps into your personal apps, but for the user, I still have my personal environment, so I can have my WhatsApp, I can have my Facebook and all stuff like that. But corporate can't access it. So we can't look into your data, we can't check your pictures, we can't see who you called. We can only do it with the things we manage inside the corporate device. So for me that was also a great thing.
So basically giving your end user one phone, corporately owned, control the corporate part, but let them do their funky stuff on their personal space. That's great.
So it's all about the end user. So we enable the end user experience. So for me that was
one of the great things for the end users.
Hey,
and what about other things? Are there because maybe some smaller announcements or something that really stood out during VMworld? What else? Are there other takeaways?
For me. for me, always love the general sessions. Are always great. Every year, new topics. Not only just announcements, but also from VMware point of view, what can we do for the planet, for our customers? That's also great. What I loved was one of the general session that Pat Gelsinger gave was Mercy Ships.
Okay. Yeah.
So what is Mercy Ships? Mercy Ships is what they do is for third world countries, from on a ship they help people that can have access to.
It's a mobile clinic.
Yeah, it's a mobile clinic. Yeah, that's
on a ship. That's what it is.
Yeah, you just nailed it. And for me, the driving sense about that was tech to do good.
Yeah.
For me, that was great. It was just mind blowing. And then you can see if you leverage technology in a good way, then the options are limitless.
Yeah,
for me, I loved what I did. Afterwards, you were able to choose to. They also enable the Red Cross, also with Workspace ONE and all the great stuff. Afterwards, you get a coin, and then you could choose from which benefit do you want to support? Yeah. So it was just great.
Yeah, I liked the Red Cross thing as well, because what they did there was people that lost their family somewhere in basically going away from their home country. That they try to find those people back, and not just with a paper somewhere on a wall, but with an app and with stuff like that. It was that these are the modern ways to use it. If you look at, for example, 10 years ago, we would all see like big walls with papers on it and missing. Right now, it's an app, and you can just swipe through photos of people where the name is on. You can basically see everything, which is also a very good one. But Immersive Ships was also really nice, and I blogged about it, by the way, as well on vMusketeer. So that's something you can check
it out.
I can check after this vlog as well. So other things that stood out. Are there more things? Basically, maybe a party or whatever. Are there things that you?
Yeah, there are always, of course. If you've never been to VMworld, attended great parties. Besides that, this year we normally have the Benelux party, so it's for Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. But because it was the Netherlands, it was growing too big. We separated. So Monday evening we had a Belix party. It was great. Met a lot of customers. It was just great to see everybody there. Good energy.
There was quite a lot of people there. So
I was really surprised. And after, normally when they closed the bar, people were still talking and sharing ideas. It was a great party. Second day, the Netherlands party. A lot more party than ideas, but also great, and so many people. It was just great to see all customers sharing, partying. It was just great.
We're just one happy family there.
Just one happy family.
That's great.
That's
also the feeling I had during VMworld as well. There was a very positive vibe during VMworld as well that I really liked. So that's
it's also a great opportunity if you want to talk to somebody, or you say, okay, I follow a podcast, or hey, that guy is great on Twitter and he's there. Okay, just go talk to them. And
if you see them walking by, you there, I need you.
Yeah. So you and you're that person. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, what's your story? Yeah. So you can pick up, learn a lot, and just so you can advance yourself. And
just network with them.
Yeah. Just network and evolve. It's a great event.
Yeah. It's indeed a great event. It was for me one of the best experiences I had in this big conferences. So it's one of the best experiences I ever had. So, okay, cool. Maarten, thank you very much for participating in the vlog. Thank you very much for looking at the vlog, and hopefully we'll be back with some new content very soon. So keep you posted.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you much for having me. Have a great day.
Thanks, Maarten.